I never lied where I came from. Texas had its place for me to find a home deep in my soul. I must know the world as a whole.
This is Savannah Red, New Day. Hello, morning sun. Tell me what you got for me today. Give me something new, because the day's gonna go my way. Yeah. Too much fear and gloom, distractions all I see. I'm making a new plan today, 'cause all I gotta do is breathe. I got time to get mine, getting out of my own way. I'll take this time to let my soul shine through and make it a brand new day. Make it a brand new day. Turning off the news, nothing there that I need. No. Investing in what I can change. I got a soul to feed. Yeah. My heart is where I remain, not something in my hand. No. Connecting in a present way is how I change will end. Yeah. I got time to get mine, getting out of my own way. I'll take this time to let my soul shine through and make it a brand new day. Make it a brand new day.
Hi, and welcome to Creative's Cornerstone. I'm Carol Coburn. I'm your host. And this week, our guest is the amazing Ansley Cannell from Savannah Red Music. Hi, Ansley.
Hi, Carol.
Hi.
Hi, Creatives Cornerstone.
Yay! We are so glad to have you in our happy place.
Thank you so much for having me. This is an honor and a pleasure.
We're pretty proud of Studio One here at Public Access. So yeah, again, welcome. I feel like I say this a lot, but I've been waiting for you to come. I mean, I had invited you to come to the Christmas show, and we weren't able to do that.
No, I'm so sorry.
Your music is so wonderful. Will you tell our audience what kind of music you and your guys do?
Well, we do mostly a mixture of jazz and R&B, a little bit of soul. We got some covers and standards, but also some original music.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I've listened to some of your music, and I've gone to your website. I've looked at all the things. Your pictures are simply stunning and gorgeous, and all of that.
Thank you.
And I know you've got an association with Melissa Engelman because I've seen you guys collab on at least outside things. The photo booth, or
So
she's
a very, very close friend of mine.
Okay.
And that kind of started from the pandemic. I needed someone to talk to every day early in the morning, and she was awake, and we were both musicians, and
That's
it just
perfect.
it just kind of blossomed from there.
What
But
a great
I'd
pairing.
actually asked her to be a part of our Christmas album, a Savannah Red Family and Friends Christmas. And so we have a cute duet for I'll Be Home for Christmas. So she's a part of my music project, and I think she has another project in the works for her own Christmas album. So she's asked me to be a part of that too.
Am I mistaken am I having a fake memory here didn't you do a Mrs. Claus Christmas song that I played on my radio show? And I fell in love with your voice at that point. I thought, what a fantastic perspective. What an excellent, for those of you that don't know, on Friday Night with Care, whenever I've done a Christmas program, much like the one that we did here for Creatives Cornerstone, I ask for original Christmas music. And sometimes the artists, like Richard Watson, and sometimes they'll write it special just to so that I can play it. And Miss Ansley here did this great, what is it called?
Misunderstood Mrs. Claus.
Misunderstood Mrs. Claus. It was, I don't know if you have that up anywhere that people can go check it out, but oh my gosh, it is so cute.
We have it on Spotify, any streaming platforms. We have it on our album.
It is so cute. And your voice, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for your musical set. We're all going to have to wait on that though, because we're going to get to know Savannah. We're all going to get to know Ansley here a little bit better. How long, are you from Austin or are you a transplant?
I'm actually from South Georgia.
There we go.
I've been here, it'll be 18 years this summer.
So Savannah.
For a while, but
Savannah Red.
I'm from an hour away from Savannah.
Okay, so that makes sense, that tie-in, Savannah.
Yeah, so I come from a music family, and we had a family band growing up. It was called Big Daddy and the Fire Ant Blues Band. Oh. My dad used to put on a music festival in our backyard every year for about 15 years. It was called Dr. John's Annual Fire Ant Blues Fest. And there was one summer when I had, fire engine red hair, and I was really starting to get into jazz and blues, and my dad and I were sitting down to practice, and he was just kind of like, have you ever thought about a stage name? And I hadn't before. And so he said, what about Savannah Red? And so my dad actually gave me my given name. So he also gave me my stage name, and it just kind of stuck.
That is so special. How fun is that to grow up in a household like that, full of music, and what great memories.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I'm assuming that because you grew up in that kind of household, it's all great memories. So,
Of course.
We're not the other kind of show. So we're going to talk music here. So, and what did he do? Did he play? He played, he sang? What?
At the time when we were growing up, he played a bit more bass. But my dad also plays saxophone, flute. He sings a bit. He's actually on my Christmas album, singing with me on a duet, and then he also played saxophone on one of our songs on the Paper Doll album. Wow. And on the Paper Doll single. Strike that. It's not on the single, but on the Paper Doll album for the song Olive Juice.
Wow.
Yeah.
How awesome. I mean, seriously. So you grew up in this. When did you start performing?
I've been performing since I was little. I've always been a natural sort of entertainer type, and would sing all the time, no matter what, whether we were in grocery stores or at home or, traveling anywhere, I was just always singing. And so joined choirs, like church choir, school choir, joined a youth chorale, always doing stuff at the school growing up. And then it was whenever I was in about middle school when my dad noticed that I really wanted to actually be a front person. I wanted to get on the stage.
You wanted to step up.
And I was too shy to do it. I was too, I'd always struggled with low self-esteem and just self-worth issues. And so I wasn't going to ask for it, but I'd always dream about it. And so there was one night he came into my room, and he'd always make a practice CD, because, growing up in the family band, we did covers and stuff that a lot of people would really enjoy. No originals at that time, but he came in with a CD, and it had burned songs on them, and he just handed it to me and said, "Learn these. You're singing at Fire Ant," which is what we called our festival. And I was like, oh my God, like all of the color went out of my face. I was like, oh my gosh, this is a big deal, because it's a small town. We know a lot of people, and it was a lot of people would come through, and it just felt like a lot of pressure, but I was also really excited by it and really loved that he asked me to do that. And ever since then, all the opportunities started happening, and started singing for the university in my hometown, and it just kept going on from there.
So when did you decide to come to Austin?
I was graduating from college, and a friend of mine who went to AOMA, the Academy of Oriental Medicine in Austin, she had known me from college, and she said, "You would love Austin. It's creative. There's a lot of music here. And I think if you don't have a plan after graduating college, move here and be my roommate." And 2 weeks before I was supposed to move here, she and I actually had a falling out, but I moved anyway, and made my own, way here. And she hasn't lived here in a long time. So
wow.
I've stayed and kind of put my mark in whatever way.
That person really helped you with a pivotal moment in your career and in your life. Wow. So you were in school for what? What were you in school for?
Visual communication.
Okay.
I actually studied photography and photojournalism. So a little bit of studio experience, not much.
Right.
We had about a week in that, but it was really cool. So yeah. And I did photography when I moved here first. And again, that feeling of nervousness and self-doubt and very self-consciousness really attacked me hard for the first few years of living here.
Such a hard voice to quiet.
Man, I wish I could say that voice is gone completely, but it's not. And it's something that, I've had to work on.
You just have to make friends with it and just know, you know what?
Yeah.
Know your place. Back.
Yep. You're there, and that's fine, but we're just going to move you to the side.
Oh.
So it took a while for me to get into the music scene here. So I took a little detour into fashion, where I was a clothing designer for about 6 or 7 years for plus-size women.
Well, that makes sense. You are put together wonderfully. And all of your pictures and stuff on your website are just, your pictures are stunning.
I think the green outfit that you chose for
for your episode on the on the website.
I actually made that dress. That was one of the last dresses that I've made for myself. But yeah, I saw this beautiful silk fabric, and I was like, oh, I want to drape in that. So
fabulous! Oh my gosh, what did you do with your designs when you were in fashion? How did you create for individuals, or what did you do with that?
I would do a lot of custom work. I really loved runway
with that creativity,
shows.
Especially now that you've shared that was one of your creations, sure. That isn't the kind of thing that you can really do like for another person, like another designer, right? I mean, you'd have to be doing your own creations and your own designing.
Right. So and that's why I had it under the same moniker, Savannah Red. And that's why I have that distinction, Savannah Red Music, online. Gotcha. But I would create either custom, or if I saw something that I really liked and I wanted to put it in a runway show, then I would create it to the specifications of some of the models that I had. I had plus-size models that were beautiful. We had great runway shows. We were part of Austin Fashion Week. And so,
how fun.
I didn't really go super far with that. It's a very labor-intensive career. I can only imagine. It takes a lot of toll on your body, and having like a back injury and things like that just really started to make it extra difficult. And I kind of got to the point where I realized that was doing the fashion while it was fun. I was doing it as kind of a distraction, like a fun distraction from what I really want to do, which is to sing. And so whenever I'd shave my head, I know, it was a whole journey. I'd shave my head one day, and just to kind of like
This is such a
start
contradictory to the person that you're talking about who's a little shy.
I know, right?
And then what a bold move
Exactly.
to shave your head. And
Exactly.
just, here I am, world.
I wanted, and it's because of that. It was because of the sort of like a self-loathing that I'd had at a younger age. When I started to change my hair, I wanted, I started going to tanning beds and stuff. I mean, I just wanted to change what I looked like because I just didn't love myself enough. And whenever I was, it was about, I guess about 13 years ago, I was done with that. And I said, I just want to see myself for the first time. And so I shaved off my hair, and I didn't dye it for the longest time. I actually did just a little bit of the little, the ends for a little bit. But I just wanted to start over, be natural, and then just grow with my hair and
grow into whatever and whoever you.
Yes, exactly.
Wow, that is so.
Yeah.
What a liberating moment for you.
Yes. And it was in that I realized that I was so focused on the outside with the fashion and with the changing the hair and, all this stuff, which all of that is fun and great. And I've started to do more of that again. Sure. But I was so focused on that I didn't honor what it was I really wanted to do, which was to sing. Yeah. And so I was like, in a moment of clarity, I said, I really want to sing. That's what I want to do.
I think that probably what made it even a little more difficult for you is when you have so much creativity, trying to find the outlet for that, trying to find what thing you really want to put your time and your energy into. Yeah. Because otherwise, I would imagine it would be kind of a fragmented existence as, doing a little bit of this and doing a little bit of that and not wholly doing, like you said, your music. That's what you wanted to do.
Right.
Because you obviously were successful in other endeavors. I mean, that is just amazing with the fashion. How fun is that?
It was fun. It was a lot of fun.
And
too much fun at times.
To know how to. Is there ever? Can it really be too much fun?
There was a little bit sometimes. We're going to drink a water to that.
Here's the fun. What's in that glass? No. That is awesome. So you've been performing music-wise how long now?
Oh, wow.
I mean, since being in Austin and getting your feet in, and how long have you been active in, I guess I should have rephrased that. How long have you been active in the music community here?
Active in the music scene about 13 years.
Yeah. You've got so much support here, right? I mean, everybody is just around every corner.
It's great.
That is so awesome.
I love living in a place like Austin where music is so vibrant here.
So prevalent. I
know that there's
everywhere.
a lot of challenges, but it's still like, this is where I want to be.
Well, as I've said before, as an outsider, someone who doesn't sing and doesn't perform that way, and if you see the gag reel on our holiday show, you will hear me saying, I don't want this microphone too close to this voice. As somebody on this side of things, I can appreciate so much, almost anywhere you go, the music. Whatever kind of mood you're in, it's playing, and it's playing somewhere. Now, I know it's different on the other side of things, where you're having to do your gigs, where you're trying to book your gigs, where you're trying to get in.
That is the
to be able,
part.
Yes, because there's so much creativity and so many. But I've been around this. I've been around the block a few times here in Austin now, enough to know that this creative circle of people find a way.
Absolutely.
I mean, you find a way. You just find a way to perform. You find a place to perform.
Right.
I mean, at the airports
I love playing at the airport.
Oh my gosh.
I love it.
I mean, places that you wouldn't imagine there's music. There is music. That's why I encourage the viewers here to step out, man, and check it out, because it's everywhere. It really is. You just need to look for it.
one of my friends and I have kind of an inside joke because her dad came with her to see us play at HEB. And so I'm known as the grocery store singer to her dad. And that totally speaks to Austin.
I mean,
You
seriously,
can sing at the grocery store.
Jana Pokop has a song called the Indie Folk Rap Song.
She's amazing. She's so great.
On so many levels. Oh my
my
God.
gosh, yes.
Austin grieves her being gone. I mean, I realize she's still contributing to the music scene, and she's probably connecting all kinds of dots in Arizona. It is Arizona, right? Yeah, Arizona or New Mexico.
In my mind, she's still in New York, because she was there for a while.
I was afraid when she went to New York that we weren't going to get her back, and I was right. But anyway, yeah, she has this indie rap folk song, and it touches to that, the fact that she's playing her heart out at, by the checkouts. People aren't paying attention. It isn't, catching their eye or their ear. I feel like the grocery stores are kind of our New York subways.
Right.
Anyway, that is awesome. Now, on your website, do you have like your dates, your gigs, where you're going to be performing, where you're at, how people can see you live?
Right now, I don't. I am about to fix that.
You need to now.
I know.
By air date.
I know. I will. Don't worry. I have a lot. It's still Christmasified right now,
Sure.
so I'm trying to transition that into.
Well, plus,
not
it's kind of down a little bit during this time of year, just because in Texas, there's so many outside venues and people playing out there. It's a little too cold on the hands and a little too cold to be standing out there picking and plucking and singing. So
too cold or too hot?
Do you prefer, I know, right, one way or the other. There's either a fan or a fire. Do you perform solo, or I know the answer to this, but I'm asking for the audience. Do you perform as a soloist, or do you perform in a band?
I have a band, and we perform either duo all the way to quintet. It just depends on the venue and the needs of like private clients and stuff like that. So,
and your band is going to be performing with you
in
just a few minutes.
We have a trio today.
Yeah, how exciting. Gosh, drums, keyboards, and yeah.
Yeah, we got Tosin Awafeso on the keys and Ian Bailey on the drums.
Perfect. And we're going to have you introduce them again when they're actually
set up.
When we've got when they're actually set up.
Cool.
Absolutely. Do you have any music videos out there?
I have some.
Okay.
Not a lot.
Okay.
But all of my songs can be heard on or watched on YouTube.
Okay.
I do have one for Paper Doll, which was kind of like a patchwork lyric video.
Okay.
I had asked a lot of women in my life to contribute to it, and it's pretty cool to see the different art displays. Some are video, some are photo. So that's a really cool video.
We are going to cue David about now, so he can go ahead and pop on that music video for us so we can see it and hear it. And we'll be right back with you in a minute.
I am just your paper doll. Dress me up and fix my hair. I am just your paper doll. Tell me when to go and where. One day you saw me crying. You told me, girl, just smile. Well, that just made it sting more, baby. 'Cause 'cause you don't know my kind. You don't know my kind. No, you don't know my kind. So I am just your paper doll. Dress me up just how you like. Oh, I am just your paper doll, but you don't control my mind. You want me to be your paper doll. Careful, don't rip me to shreds. Sure, I'll let you fix my makeup, but don't let it go to your head. Don't let it go to your head. No, don't let it go to your head. I don't wanna be just your paper doll. I'd rather you still cared. So much more to this Polly Pocket, honey. Don't ignore the heart that's there. So I am just your paper doll. Dress me up just how you like. Oh, I am just your paper doll, but you don't control my mind. I don't wanna be just your paper doll. I'd rather you still care. So much more to this Polly Pocket, honey. Don't ignore the heart that's there. Don't ignore the heart that's there. No, 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 no. Don't ignore the heart that's there. Oh, I am just your paper doll, but you don't control my mind.
That was incredible. Oh my gosh. Whose idea was this? Where was the concept of this and how that was created, that music video?
It was my idea. I really liked the opening credits of Napoleon Dynamite. And if you go back and you see it, it's like really cool how they do, the director's name and who's I forget what the words are for that. But the opening credits of Napoleon Dynamite, I just really loved it. And I've seen different versions of it. And so I thought, hey, why don't we do that for Paper Doll? And it was coming out during the pandemic. And I needed something to get my mind off of everything that was going on during the beginning of COVID. And so I actually just threw myself into getting the album out. And I had never made a music video before. And so I just asked for a lot of contributions. It actually killed my computer. I had an old laptop and I can't use it anymore because of this video, but I think it's worth it. It was really fun to get so many different people from a lot of different places.
Very collaborative.
Yeah, it was really, really cool. There's some little kiddos in it and then some of my older friends, and it was really great to have it mostly female collaborated.
And how long did it take you to create?
A few weeks, because I was again, pretty new to creating it. And there were
Good for
some places
you.
where some people couldn't contribute. So like there's a piece of toast and some other little things on there where I had to do it as well. So I learned a lot about me being the one that actually contributed to it and then putting it together. It was a really big learning experience for me. It was fun. It was a little stressful, but it was a lot of fun.
You know what? A lot of things that cost us a lot of energy and a lot of effort. You just have to make sure it's worth it. And it sounds like it was wonderful. It sounds like during the dark ages, AKA COVID, that you kept your creativity flowing, that you put yourself into projects and
it was my lifeline. Honestly, I really struggled a lot with some mental health during that time.
I think the world suffered
Yeah.
with some mental health during that time, quite honestly.
Yeah, and I was kind of going down some dark paths with that. And so I just had a moment of, if I can say prayer, where I was like, I need something else to get me
Please
through
say prayer.
this.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're keeping it
And I
real
was
here.
like, please, is all of this just that I'm, going through right now? Is it real? Or is it a distraction? And like, it's a distraction. So I said, okay, I'm going to work on not being distracted, as you've heard that I've been distracted before with fashion and photography and stuff. Not be distracted and work on, getting this album out, because we had it recorded and it was mastered. It was ready to go. And I just needed to put it together and package it and put it into the world. And so I focused on that project and then focused on getting a music video out. And actually, I'm a teacher at an elementary charter school. And my third graders, shout out to my third graders.
Is this your 8 to 5? Is this what you do in your real life?
This is my day job. They absolutely love the Paper Doll song. They love the video. And so actually this past Christmas, I was like, you know what? If you love this so much, why don't you help me with another video if you want? And so they actually did, in the same vein as the Paper Doll, a lyric video for my Christmas Ain't the Same Without You song.
Oh, wow.
And so they just loved it. And I they loved the Paper Doll one so much that after they saw their video, they said, okay, now can we watch Paper Doll again?
Oh,
I was like, what? It was so cute. So
that's adorable.
yeah.
I think that we have teased you all enough, though, because I'm telling you, you are in for such a treat. Your voice is so, I want to use the word deep, and it isn't that it's necessarily deep. I mean, it resonates. It's so good. It's just good. It's just good.
Thank you.
All right. Hang tight. Next time you see Miss Ansley here, she is going to be mic'd up and with her guys and performing for you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for having me.
Absolutely.
All right, we are in the makeup room today with Ansley Cannell from Savannah Red Music. Hey,
Hi.
girl.
Hey.
So we ask hard-hitting questions during this segment, and I have a need to know, what's your favorite color?
Oh, mint green. And I can turn my whole life that color. Ask my partner.
Mint green.
Mint
Ooh,
green.
I like it.
This is olive juice. Olive juice, elephant shoes, island views. These all rhyme with what I wanna say to you. We could take a cruise, kick off our shoes, sail the ocean blue. I could float away on a you. Taking up howling at the moon. If that's the only way to get to you, those bites on your neck can be a tattoo. So I am taking up howling at the moon. During the twilight, nocturnal Prince Charming. Could it be too soon for me to start howling at the moon? How this morning glory butterfly fell in love with the nightshade guy. So I guess I better start howling at the taking up howling at the moon. If that's the only way to get to you, those bites on your neck can be a tattoo. So I am taking up howling at the how this morning glory butterfly fell in love with the nightshade guy. Only God knows what to do. So I guess I'm taking up howling at the moon. Honestly, your love is like the best of days, dripping from the cold grave and that sugar taste. Slow and steady, let's get ready and make some room for a mint julep Sunday afternoon. Bumblebees are brushing off the springtime glow. Soon enough we'll see the roses give their big show. Listen to the birdies singing their sweet tunes on a mint julep Sunday afternoon. Step up, darling, it's time to claim your prize. We've got lots of time, and you know, so just what's growing on between us. Bourbon pressing on my tongue, that sweet caramel. We're in the lead right now, as far as I can tell. Ooh, baby, you sure know how to make me swoon for a mint julep Sunday afternoon. Step up, darling, it's time to claim your prize. We've got lots of time, and you know, so just what's going on between us. Bourbon pressing on my tongue, that sweet caramel. We're in the lead right now, as far as I can tell. Ooh, baby, you sure know how to make me swoon for a mint julep Sunday afternoon. A mint julep Sunday afternoon. A mint julep Sunday afternoon. Let it go. Sometimes we hold on to our pain 'cause it makes us special. Or maybe it is a receipt that someone did love us. Time to let it go. Time to
Sometimes we hold on to our pain 'cause it makes us special. Or maybe it is a receipt that someone did love us. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. Take off your badge of honor that reads discouraged. It's time to be known for something else. Maybe you're better than the marks that have claimed you. This time let those scars be the ones that save you. Ooh, sometimes we hold on to our pain 'cause it makes us special. Or maybe it is a receipt that someone did love us. Time to let it go. Time to let it go. Sometimes we hold on to our pain 'cause it makes us special. Or maybe it is a receipt that someone did love us. Time to let it go. 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 There have been times when I thought I found the one. Came in hot, but they played out. Threw my heart against the wall so many times. Never stuck, hard way to find out. I changed my ways for something new. No more rushing towards forever. Yeah. You took your time, we grew a love, forgotten all the others. Your love is that sweet, so bad, like how
Now we're here, couldn't find no better love. What you do for me is heaven, yeah. Baby, stick with me, we already own the world. Now let's take it to 11. Your love is that sweet, slow burn, like habanero jelly. Yeah, I can taste it on my tongue. I can feel your sweetness all day long. Your love is that sweet, slow burn, like habanero jelly. Yeah, I can taste it on my tongue. I can feel your sweetness all day long.
My life is gone, and I'm weightless. Shadows from the sun protect my likeness. Do you feel it? It's like a lightness. It's coming on you. You're gonna like it now. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different. My fight is on, and I'm frightless. I'm a falling sun. You know I got this. Do you feel it? It's like a lightness. It's coming on you. You're gonna like it now. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different. Yeah, we ain't gone yet. Just somewhere distant. There's something different, different.
Ansley, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, you guys were so flippin' awesome. Before we say goodbye, officially goodbye, before you give me the website and all the things, would you introduce these amazing gentlemen behind you?
Absolutely. It's been our pleasure. Thank you so much for having us. So we have Tosin Awafeso on the keys, and we have Ian Bailey on the drums. I'm Ansley Cannell, also known as Savannah Red, and it's been a pleasure to be here. Our website is savannahredmusic.com. Savannah like the city, redlikethecolormusic.com. You can find more information about us. We have a mailing list, all that kind of good stuff.
Awesome. Awesome. Y'all, thanks again. Y'all, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
We hope your new realtor plays drums in a band. We hope your new dentist is its front man. We hope live music always makes you proud. Just don't call the cops if you think it's too loud. South by South by South by Southwest. We hope you'll like it so much you'll move here just like the rest of us non-native Texans.